Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. I couldn't get it to turn off. But how y'all doing this Sunday evening? Welcome to my live. I'm not gonna keep you all long, I promise. It was supposed to be this morning, but when you work all week and you have to work overtime almost every single day, I've been planning this live, guys. No lie, since Thursday, and they add overtime to my schedule. It be unexpected. I be going to click off, and when I look, I got 2 more hours to work. So I've been trying. I be trying. I'm coming live more, and I am gonna continue to come live more. I refuse to put this off another day because I've been talking about it, and I know y'all get tired of me saying I'm gonna go live and then I don't go live. So here I am this evening with you guys. I went on and pre-recorded it because I got a lot going on, and I just pre-recorded it. I will be in the chat with you guys again today. Um, Let me go ahead and share my screen. You all know the title. Oh, what a tangled web we weave, the Exes. And this live here is going to be about Briana and the web of deception that she has been doing across this internet and is still interacting in. Um, Let me go ahead and share this screen. Okay, we're gonna start with this one. And this is back when she was praising her ex. She was praising Robert, and how we get from praising Robert to where we are now and trying to take away everything that he did, I do not know. But on this, I do not think he was
Not
in
the
that car with
man
her.
that wants to support you like my husband, because a lot of people say, "Oh, she talk about her husband." No, baby, let me tell you something. Let me put you in. Let me make you eat your own words, baby. Let me tell you something. When I met my husband, I have stated this before, and I was working, and my husband said, "No, I want you to stay home. I want you to, be stay at home and take care of the kids." In my state of mind, in the beginning, I thought that was control. But let me tell you something. My husband did not want me to stay home with the children to control me. My husband wanted me to stay home because it made more sense for our family. It made sense for me to stay home and have my own business, which is what he has helped me got today. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even have this fan page. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be making as much money as I am making. That's the king, okay? When he come into your life and upgrade you, not downgrade you and try to control your every thought and your every move. So when people kept saying, "Oh, that's she talking about herself," not the man that wants to support you like my husband, because a lot of people were saying, "Oh, she talking about her husband." No, baby, let me tell you something. Let me put you in. Let me make you eat your own.
Okay, how do we get from that? When she first got with him and she was praising him and she was talking about how he put her on game and how was he wanted her to start working for her own family. He had to got her own business. She was just praising him. He was doing all of this stuff. How do we get from that to she built this up by herself? And how do we get from everybody watching him build her up to now her supporters said, well, she didn't get anything from him. She did that on her own when we didn't know anything about her. Let me share this other screen and then I'm going to start getting more into this live. Let's see which one. Put this one. I don't know which one it is. It's that second one. Hopefully it'll show up, but it's looking like on the screen it is not. Okay. Do you all remember? I forgot, it was a French author, and he had this. Oh, what a tangled web we weave when we practice to deceive. I used to always hear that on movies, and I used to always hear that, and I never paid any attention to the meaning about it until we got trapped in this saga. That's when I started. Um, that's when I started paying attention to the meaning of that. And that means that when you lie or act dishonestly, you're initiating problems and a domino structure of complications, which eventually run out of control. It refers to the effects of lying as the effects of lying and how as one lie leads to more the lies, as one lie leads to more, the lies multiply, and we become trapped in dishonesty. And that's what's going on now. And that's what we've been seeing for the last 2.5, 2 years and 3/4, 2.25 years. That's what we've been seeing. How that one lie has spun out of control, and it has led to multiple lies and lies to cover up lies and lies to cover up those lies, to everybody lying about something, down to lying about abuse and trying to trap somebody on abuse and trying to frame somebody abuse in abuse. So how the web of dishonesty is leading to more and more dishonesty. He beat me. He didn't beat me. He magically spit on me while he was talking, but I said that he spit on me and he tried to trip me going to the doctor and he played too much, so he was just playing. So you see what I'm saying? How all these lies lead to trying to cover up lies and deception. So yeah, so oh, what a tangled web we weave when we practice to deceive. And that young lady, she's very deceptive. People that follow her are very deceptive. They have a way of gaslighting things to make it appear as though they're telling the truth, or they spin the truth to make it feel like they're telling the truth. And you have weak-minded people that follow behind all those spins and all that gaslighting, that don't act like they don't have a mind of their own, or they just don't care at this point. It's about supporting her, and it's about winning. It's no honesty in it. It's nothing about telling the truth. And when you start lying so much, you become known as a liar. And don't get mad when people don't believe nothing you say, because you have presented yourself as a liar on this internet. That's why people are steady talking about you. That's why people are steady watching and looking at everything you do, because you lie, and then you got your people out there lying, and you all just in an entangled web of lies. Let me show this other screen. Let's see. Present. Stop. Present. Y'all gonna think about this one as I finish my presentation, because it's gonna show what we're witnessing now. The enemy of my enemy is my friend is an ancient proverb that suggests that two parties can or should work together against a common enemy. And that's what we're witnessing now. I hate to say it, but Amber and LaTruth are the common enemies. And because they are the common enemies, you see people slowly graduate to one side, because each one of them develop a thing against Amber or turn against LaTruth. You see all of them migrating, what's that word? Going to one side, because they share a common interest, and that's hatred for LaTruth or hatred for Amber. Nothing was built genuinely. It was built off of a common interest. We all hate LaTruth. We all hate Amber. And that's what this saying means. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Two parties work together against a common enemy. Nothing genuine is built by that, because just like they turned on their so-called friend, they will turn on whoever not migrates over there to join forces. They'll turn on you too, because it's not a genuine friendship. It's not a genuine friendship. It's a friendship built on tearing somebody down. It's a friendship built on a fallout. I don't know if you guys saw my poster for my live, but my live is going to be about Sierra, Woken Israelite, and Janelle. And I'm going to have a part 2 about the friends, because this tangled web goes far beyond the exes. It goes with the friends, it goes with the supporters. So it's a tangled web, but I'm just doing part one of it today, which is the part about the exes. And I hope y'all don't hear that echo. It seems like I have a little echo. Um, I turned it down. I got my mic on podcast, and to me, I hear an echo, but I hope you all don't hear it. And to everybody that came in the chat, if I missed anybody, how y'all doing? I'm just on a mission right now, so I can't name you all one by one because, of course, I'm not live. But if I see you speaking in the chat, I will speak back. This is a pre recorded live. So, give me a second. Right here. Not that one. Not that one. So I'm going to discuss this one first. The ex. It was two exes before Janelle even came into the picture. I'm not sure if he's an ex or not. But one was quiet during the whole thing of her and LaTrue. When they were married, you had one that was quiet and you had one that was very vocal. And I'm gonna show you how money works. Let me show you how money can make a person do whatever as long as a dollar is involved. So here we are with this girl, Sierra Watkins. Let me play this for you guys. And that's not the one. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Give me a minute. Let me find it, guys. Okay, let's go back. Let me share this. Excuse me. This doggone pollen is getting the best of me. And I hate taking that doggone Flonase. It burns my nose. Okay, so here goes this interview. And I'm going to show you how and why I say money was involved. Because, let's see, is that it? Nope, that one's not it. I hate doing. Okay, here it goes. Okay, I'm gonna play this for you guys. If it'll play.
Like, okay, I don't.
That was her motive.
Yeah. Now I did remember. She did text me that she was like, "Oh, I'm having a baby by him." I said, "Congratulations." I don't know if she was wanting to make me jealous or what. I'm like, me and Robert been over for years. I don't have no feelings for him. So congratulations to you. Congratulations to him. I don't know what you want from me.
Do you have a relationship with any of his sisters? Do you have a relationship? How's your relationship with her aunts?
No, I don't care for none of them.
Well, let's move on.
Yeah.
And how was Robert and Deshara relationship before Briana?
It was great. It was great. Her daddy was her pride and joy, and he was her pride and joy. Like the day he found out I was pregnant with Deshara, he was happy for Deshara to come in this world. Like that's how he loves Deshara.
Daddies love their daughters anyway, though. So you think she was kind of jealous and she kind of tried to come between their relationship?
To be honest, I really do. I really do.
Not saying the fact that she don't love Deshara or whatever you want to call it, but do you think that she don't want him to have a relationship with her? She want to be the only one to have a relationship with her. Because you said they communicate, right?
I know what you're saying. Like she want more of Deshara attention more than his attention toward her. Yeah. Sometimes I really do think that because you notice that the tension is not on him no more. It's more my daughter is focusing on Briana. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I really do think that sometimes.
Now, when it came to the abuse, did Brianna ask you to kind of like piggyback on her story, or did you tell the world your real life situation? Like, did she actually ask you to tell that story? Like,
No, I
abusive?
my own. She didn't find out. I told till like later on that day, and she's like, I hope you don't get the backlash like I did or whatnot. I was like, I'm telling my truth because I know what happened to me. I know it's been years ago, and it happened the whole 10 years that we're together. But that I knew what she went through.
Where he was.
Okay. Like what.
So this girl came forward, right? She's telling the story about Brianna telling her she's pregnant, this, that, and the other. I could not find the video where she was texting Robert. Well, the video when they said she was texting Robert, and it was somebody had a thread of it. I tried to get in touch with Lou Pop before I went live, but she never saw my message. But it was a video out there somebody showed where she was telling Robert, talking trash about Brianna, just mad trash, and talking about the boobs and hers was still perky and Brianna's sag, just talking mad cash crap about Brianna. So how you go from not liking this woman and talking trash to her to when you get your divorce? And why didn't nobody ever hear about your abuse story until when you was cahoots with Brianna? If he beat you so bad, why didn't we hear about it until Brianna was paying you? Brianna was paying your bills, giving you money for this, that, and the other. If you all did not get along when she was with Robert, why all of a sudden y'all got this certain bond? Why are y'all so close now that both of y'all tearing down Robert? Nobody heard nothing from you as long as they were together, other than you hating on her. But then you come forward with the abuse story, and now you're trying to backtrack. Now you're trying to say that she did not know that you were going to say that, this, that, and the other, and the backlash. You knew you were going to get backlash because you never told the story when they were married. You only told the story to get clout after the marriage, so you can start trying to be up Brianna's ass. And then you went from there to this one. This is the so-called abuse story that allegedly happened.
And she will tell you, do you remember that? And she will tell you, this man whooped me with belts before and when I was pregnant with Desharia. This man had threw plates in my face. When every time he get angry, tell me to shut the F up like always. Let me see. He have drugged me across the floor, had made me get carpet burn. Let me see. Sold my car when we was together. Sold my car for $100 because his got repoed. He needed me then. He sold my car for $100. It's so much. He like dating younger people, younger women, so he can get over on them, have control over them, being a narcissist over them, and stuff like that. He know women his age ain't gonna tolerate the bullshit. Sorry, my language. The bullshit that comes along with him. He 41 years old and he's so stuck in his childhood moment because of mommy's issues that that's something he needs to deal with. He think every woman he meet that they supposed to deal with it. I was in denial and go along with him all them 10 years. The last 2 years of the 10 years of 8 years was horrible. Like, it was awful. Awful arguing all the time in front of the kids, hitting me in front of the kids, just cheating, everything. So
why both of them got the same story? Why do both of them have the same story? Drug across the floor, cheating. That thing right there, it runs deep because it shows you money can buy anything. Money can make a person say anything. That's what we're witnessing. It's a spiritual warfare. The more money people make, the more they're going to lie. She was getting something back from telling this story. Because let me tell you something. If a man beat me, I'm not going to stay silent until he leave his next wife. I'm not going to do that. Anyway, she just wanted her clout, looking like Mr. Potato Head. Head looked just like a long-ass potato. I wish I could put this potato right here up against her head. Y'all will see it looks just like a damn potato. But she was lying. And when Briana cut off the money, she came forward and told a different lie. Give me just a second. Where is it? I keep losing my... Oh, I know which one I was supposed to do. Nope, it wasn't that one. I'm sorry, y'all. I had it in order, but my dang on speaker was not working. Now, which one this one's supposed to be? Let's see. Nope. That's that. I'm coming, y'all. I'm trying to find it. It got out of order some kind of way. Let's see. Let me see. How do I share this? I'll just let y'all hear the words though. Because it's not letting me share it. Let me try it again. It is media player. Let's see, video file. Right here. There it goes.
Man, if she would have been, oh, don't give her child support. Telling Robert, don't give her child support. No money gonna be coming out of our household. So, boo-boo, I got it through you. I didn't get it through him. I got it through you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
There you go. She didn't get it from child support. She got it from Briana. Because Briana was paying her to get up there and tell them lies. And when the money stopped, she want to come forward and try to tell the truth. But you cannot birth a lie and then come back and try to take it back, but try to take portions of it. No, you can't do that. How you go from being jealous of his relationship or him being with Briana to getting beat with chicken nuggets, hit in the head with chicken nuggets, selling your car for $100? I wouldn't have got on a damn live and told nobody that I was riding around in $100 car. Shit, you were using your goddamn feet like the Flintstones to push that bitch. Sold my car for $100. That lie did not even make sense. That's what I'm saying. They get on here, they lie on this man, and the lies don't even make sense. Why would he sell your car, Sierra Watkins, after his got repossessed? How the fuck y'all was supposed to get around? If he was using your car, why would he sell it for $100 because his got repossessed? That shit don't even make no sense. Don't make any sense. And then now on that other video that I showed, I didn't get a chance to clip it because it came from somebody else's live that we don't mess with on this side, and I didn't want to get struck. So I had to chop it up, and that's all. But on that same live, she was saying that that's when she did the song. She was singing that thank you, thank you, thank you, That's just how I roll. When she was singing that, that was that video. She thought it was funny that she had used Briana and went along with that lie for money. We're gonna talk about this little ninja right here. Uh-huh. We're gonna talk about this one. Let me present this one. No, we're gonna talk about this one first. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Is it this one? Where is it? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. Um. Well, this one, I'm gonna present a part of Amber's live, and I'm gonna break down. I'm gonna use Amber's live for this one because give me just a second to get it up here. I'm gonna use Amber's video that she did. I think Friday. I think she reposted it Friday, but this is the. I just want to use a portion of it to like prerequisite her before opinion of her first baby's dad and what she came to the forefront and said about him. I mean to play the whole thing, but
MySpace was the thing back then. And he would choke me or throw me into the wall. And he would also
she's thinking about a lie,
give
y'all.
me a moment.
She got to think of a lie.
I mean, every day it was something. Whether it was a choke till I couldn't breathe, whether it was throwing me into the wall, whether it was pulling a gun out on me.
So why was
I
gonna pull
remember
guns out of
going to his friend's house, and he said I could go out with my friends. And so I'm thinking, okay, cool. I get to go out with my friends. This is my first time. He gave me permission. And at 16, you don't know if that's right or not. Your boyfriend giving you permission to go somewhere, you don't know. So, of course, I'm like, oh, I get to go out with my friends. He going out with his friends. So I meet up with him after I leave from my friends. I was in high school. He was older than me. I went to his friend's house. He come outside. Then he pulled a gun out and he was going to shoot me. And it was, oh, he just loved me. He just trying to make sure, I'm not being with nobody else. No, I wasn't thinking that at 16. I didn't know what was going on. I just thought, just a boyfriend. He just want to make sure I'm not being with nobody else. The day I woke up, that day that made me walk away was the day I didn't know I was pregnant with Joshua, but he was on my MySpace. And I also regret this relationship because it was times I wanted to see my mom and I didn't go. So I also have resentment from that because he would think that I'm going to go see a guy because I lived in Detroit for so long. So I wouldn't go see my mother. And my mother would always ask me why I wouldn't come see her. And I just make up some excuse. But it was because of him. So anyways, he seen something on MySpace where I had an airbrush shirt. I don't know, back in the day, we used to get our airbrush shirts with whoever we was talking to at the time, name was on them. And at that time, I was way past over that person. Like, I was like 14 or 15 when I was talking to that person, but the picture was still on MySpace. In a minute. So, didn't go see my mom. And so, I made up so many excuses to not go see my mother, and I wish I did, but because I was young and dumb, I was only caring about a dude. So yeah, I had Joshua, and he threw me in the wall. I started bleeding, and so I went to the hospital. I found out I was pregnant. I moved out that day. I went back and lived with my dad. Then after that, I got pregnant. I went back to him because it was, oh, I'm sorry, and you're young and stupid. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm never gonna do it again. I promise. Okay. I believe him. He's not gonna do it again. He said he's sorry. Okay. I get pregnant with Isaiah, and then Lauren, and the abuse just never stopped. And one day I was in the parking lot of his job, and he came outside, and he was cheating on me. And when I confronted him about it, he got real angry. And he just started banging on my windows with my kids in the car. So that scared my son, Isaiah. And ever since then, I just never went back to him. And then I just tried to be co-parenting with him. And he got married, and I tried to take my kids to go see him at his house. So I took them over there, and we park in front of the house. This time we're not together. He's telling me he want to be with me, but we're not together. He's married. So I pull up so my kids can see him, and we get ready to go knock on the door. He comes out the door with a pit bull, y'all. A pit bull. He comes out the door with a pit bull and tries to stick the pit bull on my kids. So that day, after that, I said, fuck it, fuck him. I didn't care, but I walked away. Ain't nobody gonna hurt my kids. I don't give a damn how much you hate me, how much you don't give a damn about me, how much you don't love me. The last thing you gonna do is hurt my damn kids. That is the last thing you gonna do. I don't care how much you fucking hate me. I don't care if you don't like me. But you will not hurt my kids. So he did that, I guess, to try to prove to his wife that my kids are his, which was very stupid. But after that, my kids haven't seen him, haven't been around him. He tried to call and apologize to my kids. 2389. Briana Hampton.
She just pepper sprayed me.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just talking. And realized the little thing was not letting me know that I was being heard, and the mic was not on. But how do we go from all of that? How do we go from him doing all of this to her to now she acting like he daddy of the year, acting like he was seeing the kids when she was with the truth. A lie ain't nothing for a nigga to tell. A lie ain't nothing for a bitch to tell. Now, I'm just saying a lie is just not nothing for nobody to tell. We see this every day. Every day somebody hit the lie button and tell lies on people and tell lies that can be proven every day. We've been witnessing it for 2 years. People will hit the lie button, tell a lie, get caught in the lie, get called out on their lie, and then they want to go live about you. It's just people will lie. Did y'all hear her say this guy pulled a gun on her? Then she told her operator that the truth had a gun. So everybody that she fall into it with gonna pull a gun on her. Girl, it's dangerous, y'all. Very, very dangerous. But she go from telling us all this how deadbeat he was, and y'all notice that it's a pattern with her. That's a pattern with her. She's not gonna stop until she gets somebody killed. We've been saying that and we've been saying that, and it's the truth. She's gonna get somebody killed, and she's not gonna stop till she do it. But here's the other one, guys. Share screen. Go from talking about him like a dog. We don't hear nothing else about him, and here we go. She calling him when she in the truth. We're going through it to prove a point, to try to prove a point. You calling the same man that sick dogs on your kids and pull a gun on you all to using him. It don't make sense. Here we go.
Deshaun,
What's good?
how many times have I called you about the abuse with Robert?
You talking about recently or years in the past?
Years in the past.
It's been a minute. What was going on? It's been a lot.
And then, how many kids I got by you?
What you mean? Josh, Zay, and Lauren.
3, right?
Right.
Okay. Have I ever lived in the hood?
Nah, you ain't never lived in the hood.
Did this man take me up out the hood?
Nah, you had your own crib, your own shit. What's going on?
I'm on live and I'm just addressing some real shit. Just want people to know that. Yeah.
Nah, definitely not. None of that. And Ben hit me
How
up.
she betting on my eyes like that?
Been hitting you up about abuse over and over and over. And what you always told me.
Stay with your husband.
And make it work. And plenty.
Y'all, I never understood why this girl was calling her children's daddy, right? Complaining to him that he was beating on her. He was abusing her in front of his kids. And y'all just heard, what did you tell me, right? He told her to stay with him. I'm going to let y'all hear that again.
Nah, definitely not. None of that. And Ben hit me up for a minute now.
Been hitting you up about abuse over and over and over. And what you always told me.
Stay with your husband.
And make it work. And plenty of times I could have been exposed to him, correct?
Plenty of times. I've been knowing about this for years. The counsel I gave.
So he been knowing about it for years. He had 3 little kids there. And he told her to stay there. What sense does that make? If you love your kids, not like you're trying to be father of the year and you're saying you love your kids, why did you tell her to stay with an abuser? Make it make sense.
You stay with your husband, make it work, try to do what you got to do.
Thank you. And no, I'm not fucking him. He's married. Let's say that. Let's say that for the record.
Yeah, they got to stop saying that. If y'all could hear me on live, man, nah, I've been knowing about this for a minute. Been dealing with. I could have been exposed, but that's not my type. You will not hear me go live and bash anybody. She's not from no projects. She had her own crib, had her own shit. She don't have these.
So he said that's not his style. He don't go forward and bash nobody. Why are you doing it now? You cannot keep your mouth off this man. And this man ain't worried about you. This man is in a whole new relationship. Don't have no dealings with your children, but yet you find a way to tag him and talk about him and quote scriptures to him. And he don't have nothing to do with your kids. So how you go from not bashing, not being your style to now that's your only style? Instead of bashing the one that you should be bashing, you bashing people that don't matter to your kids, not in your kids' life anymore. I'm just saying. These people in the comments, y'all, she has too much time on her hands. He said, stay like, I don't want you coming back trying to get with me. Let's see. Why would he advise her to stay with somebody that's abusing her, knowing that his kids are there as well? Everybody, that did not look good. That was not a good look. You calling to try to prove Robert to be a certain way, but you only prove that this man wasn't studying them kids. She calling people, asking questions and hanging up like Nancy Grace. Why would he tell her to stay if she is in an abusive relationship? He should have told her to leave exactly. Tell me he was counseling. If you're not counseling both of them, that's not counseling. Y'all know she called him and told him what to say before she posted this. Exactly, I believe that too. I said that when I heard it. Wow, the extreme, and why would he go to why would she go to her baby daddy with that, knowing that he's married? I used to watch them briefly, and the last time I saw them, they were married in Jamaica. Um, this is too silly. Why is she sharing this with her ex instead of her family? Exactly, because there was a lie, and she called him, told him that she was gonna call him while she was on live, and told and loaded his mouth. That's why. But we go from the sicking the dog song, choking, and pulling a gun to now he's lying for her, admin on her page, all kind of dumb shit. All kind of dumb crap. Let's see, what my next one? So we go from that to him not bashing people to now that's all he do. Like I say, he went from not bashing to, let's see, share screen. Let's see, where do I want to start? I can just pick either one. Went from not bashing now. He ain't say nothing the whole couple of years, well, the whole 6 years that she was with him, that she was with Robert. But now that they've broken up, he the admin on her page, and now that she ain't taking out child support on him, they're supposed to be in a healthy co-parenting relationship, and he doing her dirt. Man, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all digging up this pic. Get out of the way, y'all. Man, I really appreciate y'all digging up a pic. Come on, when I was a NY young nigga, I guess. LOL. It shows me how far God has brought me. I mean, I know Robert Hampton. You weren't used to being in the hood around gang bangers and drug dealers. I mean, I know you won't used to getting. You weren't, dummy. I know you won't used to getting it out the mud, going to club, popping bottles at 26 through 20, 22 through 26 repeatedly, buying VIP sections out. So of course it came with hate. With that, it came with fights, knuckling up, people trying to jump us. I mean, we know you soft as baby shit. So why you what? So you're not used to fighting with your back against the wall, and this boy cannot write. You're not used to fighting with your back against the wall, one way in, one way out. You're real 252-ish. So yeah, of course, a couple of scratches is bound to happen when you used to walk in the club and pull out the baddest chicks. LOL. I mean, it comes with the territory, my guy. So I would never I know you would never bust a grape, but real niggas can relate. Fades happen in war wounds. So I appreciate the reminder of you and your homeboy brung up, man, to the most high God. Okay, you're always quoting in God. Corinthians, when I was a child, I talked like a child, I thought like a child, I reasoned like a child. When I became a man, I put all childhood behind me. Are you really? To respond to whatever this man did or whatever happened, it shows that you have not put childishness behind, because you wouldn't have responded on social media at that. Let me show you something. Let me go on down this. You're going to see Robert, RH or Robert, all down this timeline. RH, please tell me this is not true. All down this timeline. RH is crazy that my daughter has seen you on TikTok. All down the timeline. All down the timeline. RH. You know why? For Clout, because his looks, his likes, and his views were not viewing when he was not talking about Robert. But when he started hating on Robert too and talking about Robert with Bree, and he went to court and they couldn't speak on each other, all of a sudden he come out speaking on them. Yeah, it's for clickbait and clout and doing Bree dirty work. 1.3K views. 173. Robert's not mentioned. Oh, that's Briana. With the other one at 102 views. 102, 102. Let's see. RH, 1.2K views. Let me see. $155 views. 45 views. Y'all see what I'm getting at? He jumped on the bandwagon just like Sierra did for Clout. But he's not speaking on the clout he need, and that's telling his baby mama what's right or wrong, telling his counseling his baby mama because she has an influence over his children and Robert doesn't. He's not speaking on that. He building his clout on Robert back like the rest of them. Mm, 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 mm. He done took a lot of them down. He took a lot of them down because he had a bunch of them. But look how his views were viewing before he started speaking on RH. 17. 72. By the time he started tagging RH in them views went up, baby. They went all the way up 50. That's what I'm saying. Then they want to say this man ain't the clout. This man is the clout. If he wasn't the clout, why y'all holding all these sessions talking about him? Why? Why y'all holding all these hate fests, tagging the man's name and talking about him? Look at him picking. What's funny about that? I guess it was supposed to be a funny skit. I know he hated the day he did that with that demon. 1.2K, I think that's the one. RH. But anyway, you see what I mean? When he jumped on the hate Robert train, he's on that for a party of one. He got to keep her happy because he don't want her going to the white folks on him with that child support. Does not want to go into the white folks with that child support. And it's just sad. It is really sad the extent a person will go to and how this girl got control over these grown ass women, making them do whatever she wanted them to do. Even her current or ex, I don't know which it is, her current or ex, both. She had him doing all this crazy stuff. Let's see. I'm just going to stick that one up there. Had him doing all that crazy crap. This ninja. He came in the picture picking an RH and at first they say that he was trying to mediate between the two of them, and then she started pitching the fit, you taking his side over mine. No, he was probably taking right over wrong in the beginning, but he looked at the fact that you were waving that purse, waving them gifts, waving over him in front of him. So yeah, he got real, I ain't gonna say he got really conniving, and he got really ignorant and really stupid just for the stuff that you were buying him. And I know he hated the day that he did that because now he's living in the consequences of that. He's suffering the consequences of the stuff that he did, and his karma is coming back to bite him in the ass. I'm looking for something, guys. Give me just a minute. I be trying to put these lives together, and I wish I had more time in a day. I be trying to put them together so they can go fluidly and they don't have to have all these breaks in them. And then that's one thing about not being like in the studio or like right where you can bring people on stage and talk in between, because they can be talking while you're looking for the videos that you need. And that's what I need right now. Somebody on my stage talking while I'm looking, because it's almost 7:30. I'm supposed to be going live. I got somewhere to go, and I'm not gonna, give me a minute. Let me see. Ay, 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 ay. Let's see. Where is it? Where is it? I don't know why all these people follow me on TikTok and I don't use it no more. I need to start back though, because I got like 20,000 followers and don't even use it. Let's see. The devil is a liar. Yeah, 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 yeah. I cannot find those Janelle Young videos where he was antagonizing Robert with his son and he was outside. I'm outside. I'm outside, man. I'm outside. Yeah. But I know you all saw it where when he first came into the picture and he was so-called good guy, wasn't getting involved in that mess and was telling her to stay off the internet. Y'all saw when he came and grabbed the phone from her while she was on the internet talking about that mess because he was really trying to get her to stop coming to the internet talking about it. And then after the first, I say, month or two, you see him start talking about his own. He went live talking about his own or something. Oh, I think it happened after the Pretty Bree situation where he got caught cheating and he thought that Robert was behind him getting caught. So he started antagonizing Robert after the fact because he got caught cheating. And I believe that Bree put that in his head that it was Robert. And from there, it was on. He was just being very childish with another man's child. And he was just, I don't know, looking like a demon. Looking like a demon. Yeah, but that goes back to like what I was saying. She I really couldn't find the videos because a lot of them were scrubbed off their pages, and like I said, I could not get in touch with Lupac to find them. But you all remember all the videos of him talking about what he was gonna do when Robert came there to get the child. They didn't let the child go, and how he was all on the camera talking about, "I'm outside. Yeah, I'm outside." He was whispering in the phone, "I'm outside. Yeah, brought the police to my house." He went outside like he was fixing to do something, and he stood behind the car, and he on in the camera, talking, "I'm outside," whispering so nobody could hear him. And then when Robert drove off, he was talking in his voice. He was using that chest voice. He was using his chest voice when Robert drove off. The nigga don't want none. You don't want none. But when Robert was in the earshot, he could hear, "I'm outside. I'm outside." He got in a fight that had nothing to do with him because Robert was not messing with him. And then he took it too far. And I know when he was doing that, that was during the time he didn't want kids and he never knew. He probably didn't know he was going to end up having kids with the same woman that he was helping helping antagonize somebody's father, one of those kids' father. And now you just better hope that the next one that comes up, if you all don't work out the next one she get with, that man is not antagonizing your children with her. Because what goes around comes around. You're in your karma now. You are in your karma now. But buddy, you can best believe it ain't over. It ain't over. If you put your name on YouTube and her name on YouTube, you all it's going all up and down YouTube. New content creators. A lot of people, you can't even go to a job now and post your work without on a different platform other than yours with people not in the comments. They saw you on, what's the man name? They saw you on Country Wayne's video and they dogged you out. They dogged you out, bro. Calling you the abuser that you are, everything. All because you got caught up in the Charlotte's web, Briana's web. Deception. Y'all played on that little girl. Y'all acted like Robert was there, no telling what all y'all was saying to that little girl. Deception. Oh, um she is so traumatized, Briana. Deception. Oh, my daughter is so traumatized. Robert did not go to one of those so-called counseling sessions, but that little girl was not traumatized when she went to start back spending time with him. What happened to her being traumatized? She didn't have to get counseled back to him because all of it was a part of your web of lies, deception. That baby was never traumatized. Yes, she probably was because of the stuff that you all were saying to her, and like Darnell playing them games, y'all creating it like he's a monster. He was a monster, and you all know he wasn't. And then when Robert actually started spending his time with her again, that's when the truth came out. That's when the truth came out. All these men caught up in this girl's web, and this woman caught up in this girl's web. And my part two is going to be about mixed styles, all these friends that she's had during this whole thing, how nobody is there now. Nobody's there. Nobody. I don't even know which one it is. Let's see. It's not that. Give me a minute, y'all. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming out. Where is it? It's right here. And this goes, is it 3-6? It's this one. Yep. So number one, we had this girl right here, Sierra. First we had Woken, then we had Sierra. All of them against this one man right here, LaTruth. Then this new one came in, LaTruth, and he looked so demonic on that picture. And all of them did all of this for this queen. What they call it's not Black Widow. What they call the one that's in the middle of the web? She is called, what is the queen? I don't know what they call it, but y'all know what I'm talking about. But this one right here it's not Queen Bee. That would be the Beehive or Bee whatever. But is the one, and she's the one that got the webs going out to all these different guys, all these different women, and manipulating them. And they want clout, and they want to be on top. They looking at her. She got all these followers, and they looking at opportunity. Got all these followers. They looking for the clout. They ride in the back, and by them doing this, is making themselves like this man's supposed to be a woken Israelite. He's supposed to be spreading love and the word of God, and in his heart is black for this man right here. His man is black. He's black-hearted for Robert, and Robert's never done anything but try to be a good father to your kids because you were absent. This one right here got jealous because the spider got her man, and in the beginning she told the truth. She came out, told her true feelings, but once she left, this one was celebrating. She was glad she left, and she was doing anything in her power to help her stay away because she secretly still wants this one. Because why all that hatred if you all had broken up when he said he was getting ready to get married or he got married again? Why all the hatred? Because you just don't hate nobody. You don't hate anybody that you don't love. You don't. You do not. And that's not that one. This is another. Give me a minute, guys. I did another thing right. What was that trying to say? And loud. Goodness. Anyway, is it here? Excuse me. This one right here. I'm gonna present this and then I'm gonna get off, guys. I'm gonna do the next one like in the studio, real live, and not no pre-recorded. So I can have people up here and we can have discussions instead of just discussing it in the instead of just discussing it in the chat. We'll be able to have live discussions. But because I be promising you guys lives, I want to give something, and I wish I could have had time to do this one. Who is that singing? Shut up. Okay, let's see. Let me see. Let me see. How do I share this screen? Can I share this screen? Is it gonna let me stop sharing? Stop screen share. Now let's see. Can I get it on here? It's not an image. Let's see. Can I open it? Okay. The reason a lot of them say that Briana's not studying Robert, and she may not be now, but in the beginning when she was doing all of this and was teaming up with people team up with others against their exes for reasons, especially another ex. A person would team up with their ex with another ex because they still have lingering feelings. Many individuals have unresolved feelings for their ex-partners, leading them to want to maintain a connection. And because LaTruth was not trying to maintain that connection that she wanted to maintain and was not trying to go back to her, she set in motion to destroy this man. And that's where we are today. She set in motion to, by any means necessary, destroy this man, get all these people together, and we're going to destroy him. And then another reason is for the boomerang effect. And this is what I'm talking about. After a breakup, individuals may feel a strong pullback to their ex and leading to a desire to team up against them. And that's what she did. That's what she did. She got with others and teamed up against them because she wanted to go backwards and he didn't. And so this is where we are now. I know y'all hear my phone ringing in the background, but that was all I wanted to make this live about. And we're going to visit part 2. It's going to be one day next week. It's going to be, I get off work at 6:30 every day next week. So I'll probably do it Monday about tomorrow about 8:00, if that's not too late for you guys, but I'm gonna do it anyway and you all be able to go back and watch it. But yeah, we're gonna talk about this tangled web that this young lady have. We're just gonna have outside pictures. As this is a series, we can go on and on and on because it's been many players in this game. It's been many players in this game, but thank y'all for watching my live. I appreciate it. And I have to go. I know y'all hear my phone ringing off the hook. I'm glad they didn't start until I was almost done anyway. But I appreciate y'all. I appreciate your continued support. And thank you.